Morning, people. How we doing? Trust we had a lovely weekend. Trust we're able to review last week. We're able to identify what worked for us, what didn't work. We're able to set out a plan for this week. Like I said, what gets scheduled gets done. And I hope we've all put down the things we're going to do on the schedule this week, so we're able to achieve and actualize them. Today I'm going to be speaking more on the strengths that you require to have a successful business, the strengths that you require. So I'm going to pretty much emphasize on 4 core strengths that you require for your business to be very successful. The first thing is your business has to be seen, and you have to be reliable in the product delivery that you deliver. You must do, what's important is doing what you say you can do when you said you're going to do it. That reliability factor keeps customer coming back. If you promise you're going to deliver in 24 hours, make sure you deliver in 24 hours. That's one of the features that Amazon adopted as their core competence, and you can see what it is. They're now one of the online stores of choice. Not because of the product offering alone, but because of also the service delivery promise that they have to clients. If you subscribe to Prime, and Prime says your product will be there in 24 hours. From my experience, 98% of the time you get it in 24 hours. They tell you in 48 hours, you get it in 48 hours. So that reliability factor is what's giving Amazon the edge over all the others. So it's the success of Amazon, from my own perspective, is pretty much linked strongly to their reliability and their logistics. Of course, product offering is also important. The wide range of products is also very key. But the key really is that reliability factor. Okay? Another important factor that you need to adopt to have a successful business is your competence. How consistently you're delivering superior results is very, very crucial to keep your customers coming back. Extremely important. Okay? Another factor to put in mind is how open are you with your communication with your staff and your team. How transparent are you in communicating your vision, communicating situations, communicating what's happening at that point that is happening to your people. You don't need to sugarcoat anything. You don't need to hide or set the wrong expectations with your team. If the business is going through a bad situation, let them be the first to know, not the last to know. So your communication must be very transparent and open and candid. It's very important. Ensure you have candid conversations with your client, with your team. Okay, this is very, very crucial. So nobody has the wrong expectations, and people actually come to play with ideas. Okay, and lastly, one of the core competence is compassion. Compassion. How compassionate are you with people? How compassionate are you with your customers? How compassionate are you with your suppliers? How compassionate are you with your team? I would suggest you apply the grandma rule in delivering your product, services, and in working with your team. The grandma rule is treating everybody, both your supplier, your customer, and your team, like you would treat your grandma. With that compassion, you would treat your grandma. That's the grandma rule. One trucking company here out in North America, I think it's two brothers something company. I can't remember their name. That's what they adopted, and they took their company from a $350 business to a $20 million business spread across all over North America, because that's their approach to treating all their customers, their suppliers, and their team. So you have to be compassionate in how you deliver and how you relate to your team. Okay? Having said that, another important thing to keep you consistently ahead is by also identifying your company strengths and weaknesses all the time. is very, very important. Always identify your company's strengths so that you can do more with your strengths, and then your weaknesses so you can improve on them. Constantly review your SWOT analysis. What are your strengths? These are the things that you do very well. What are your weaknesses? These are the things, the areas that you need improvement. What are the opportunities? That's opportunities that can easily come and you can take advantage in your industry and in your sector. And the threats. The threats are the things that threatens your business. It could be pandemic, it could be whatever it is. Those are the threats that you need to take care of that threatens your business. Okay? 2, consult with others. Consult with the customers. Consult with your employees. Consult with your team to identify areas of improvement. To identify, it's pretty much like a survey. You constantly have to be doing a survey, conducting surveys to see exactly what you need to improve in your business. This is very, very crucial. Okay? Next is you have to closely monitor what your customer complaints are. Don't just get the complaints without action on it. Like they say, complaints, feedback, whatever you call it, is always a gift. They could choose to keep quiet and say nothing, but if they choose to talk, it's your right, it's not even your right, it's your obligation. It's your obligation to make sure you take action to those complaints so they don't come back. Okay? Key also is to make sure you match your business against competition. When you do this, when you look at your business from the eye lens of competition, that will also be something that will constantly help you improve. What is your competition doing? What can you do better? If you look at Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they are constantly monitoring what each other is doing. They're constantly trying to better each other. They're constantly looking, okay, what's Coca-Cola's website saying right now? Have they changed their website? Have they not changed their website? What are they changing? These are very important when you watch looking at your business from the eyes of your competitor. All right, that's where I'm going to stop today. Like I said, it's very, very important to make sure that you enhance your strengths and then improve on your weaknesses. Stay blessed. Enjoy the rest of the week. I'm The Switch.